Morning! It's a lovely morning here in New Hampshire. We're negative 6 degrees right now. Wow. -6. So I thought we would do a mushroom scene today. This was the last one I did on a live. I thought we could do mushrooms today. I'm a little ill-prepared, as usual. I'll get there eventually, I think. Be a little bit more organized on here. Just try to pull up my screen for the live so that I can be in here. There we go. So I can see everybody when they show up. A little echo. Let's turn that down. There we go. More prepared. Alright, so I thought we would do some mushrooms today in my little live here. Grab a pen so I can just draw some out. Miss Sass is gearing up in the background there. Move that out of the way. So we're just going to draw a couple of mushrooms and see where we go here. Just trying to build up my mushrooms and whatnot. So I thought it would be fun to just draw a couple of mushrooms out and then go in and watercolor them. And then cut them out at a later time. Add those lines there. Makes them look a little bit more like mushrooms. Let's add a big one. Kind of go up to the side here. And then let's add our spots. I really like the red spotty ones, but I want to make them all different colors this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw them out. And the colors, Miss Sassy says hello. She's chasing a piece of paper. She's mad at it. It got away from her. There we go. Hi, how are you? Are you in a warm spot today? We're currently at like -6, I think it is. I think it's -6 when I looked. Oh, it could be a little bit rounder, but when I cut it, I could make that one a little bit round. Add the spots onto these ones. So I'm trying to fill in the paper with mushrooms before I do my watercolors. And then the watercolor is going to be more just going over it and seeing how it turns out. And I'm not really in a rush today, so we can take some time. The last one I did, I think it was 10 minutes. Maybe 12 minutes. And I'm not really in a rush. I don't have to be anywhere until 11 o'clock today. They're so cute. Let's do some little itty bitties. Let's go funky top on that one. It's a little rounded on the top there. I'm not going to put spots on the little ones that I do. But I like that little funky top there. I know I said I wasn't going to put spots and then I put one on there. So we'll add a spot or two in that one. I just want to fill my paper with mushrooms. And I do have a fascination with mushrooms. Ever since I was a little child. And my favorite one is the orange one that looks like it could be a hamburger bun. I just think those are so cute. And I have some for my thumbnails. I really like having the photographs on there to look at when I go through. I know a lot of people do pictures of what they're working on and whatnot, but I just like having the pictures on there for what I do for my little photographs and whatnot. These ones kind of remind me of a gnome head. The ones that do that point, like the cap on them. That one looks like a hat, kind of. Let's do a really tiny one here. That gnome style. Hello, Sassy. Excuse me. You need to get down right now. I love you, but you need to hop down. Thank you. I think she felt she needed to say hi this morning. Yeah? Alright, so I think it's pretty full. I'm going to round this one off so I can cut it on a little bit of an angle. So I think it's pretty full, so let's have some fun with the colors. And I think what I'm going to do is move that just a little bit over and go on an angle. So I've got cerulean blue, just grabbing random colors out of here. We have the red, scarlet. I got 3 in this one. I think that blue is going to be too dark for a mushroom. And they both say cerulean blue on them. Let's see. That one is cerulean blue. And that one is cerulean blue, but they look totally different. Totally different colors. Hello. Guess we're gonna go with that one a little bit. Is that the cover for that one? I think so. So we're gonna use that color. Let's use that one too. They look so different in color. We'll do our red. And do we want to use Prussian blue? No, but we do want some white. And let's do some orange. That's a pretty color. Lovely little orange there. And we need some yellow. Do we want to go with pale yellow or gamboge? That's gamboge. And that's pale yellow. Oh, no, pale yellow has got a thing on it. So we have to remove that. I think pale yellow, I've had it right in the sunlight there. I think pale yellow is going to be too much of a yellow. Too much of a light yellow. And I need a brown because I like some of these mushrooms to have brown on them. So let's go with burnt sienna. And that one's not open either. I don't think I opened the ones that the hubby gave me for Christmas and my birthday. I think I kind of left them closed and just threw them in the box. And I think maybe a purple would be cute. We have mauve, and violet. I always thought mauve was more of a pink. And then I have an ultramarine blue. I don't want that one. And I have violet. I have mauve. I always thought was like a pink color. That one's not open either. Well, let's do a couple purples. We can add them together. Violet, I always thought was going to be a lighter purple. Didn't expect it to be that color. Was that violet? No, that was mauve. Was that violet? That was violet, so we don't need to open that one. And we need a dark brown. Was that raw umber too? Nope, burnt sienna. Very short term memory. Put that one there, and we'll start coloring. I'm gonna put those back in there and move them out of the way a little. My water out of the way as well. And I think I'll move that up so you can see that a little bit better. And the water over here, since I'm right-handed, it will be better over there. Okay. So let's start with adding our water to our yellow. We'll go with that first. Such a pretty color. And the way I did it is it's completely clear on my page, so I can add whatever colors I want to it, and I don't have to stay in the lines. That part I love. I'm not going to have to stay in the lines if I don't want to. So I'm thinking over here, let's do a yellow base on this one. Look at that. I love doing that with the waters, because you can change your color and come back in and dab it away, and you have that pale look to it, which is really pretty, I think. But I kind of want to get that watercolor look. I want it to look like it's been watercolored. So I think we'll go with that one. And then let's go with another one. Let's make this one look like that hamburger one. And I'm going to add a little bit more dark color to it. More of just the watercolor. Just to highlight some of it. Good morning, Tony. And let's do one more. Let's do the big one as the lovely hamburger bun one. Let's add a little bit more of that in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some acrylic paint later on after it dries to the spots, because it will fill it in for me. And I have that dot stuff. I tried the dot stuff on one mushroom and it didn't work very well. I just was really bummed about it not working the way I thought it was going to. And I'll probably add stickles to under the mushrooms. I just think that would look really pretty. Let's go with our red. I want to add a little bit more water there. And we're going to do the same thing. Go right over this one. I'm going to try and stay away from the underbelly of the mushroom. And let's make this one red too. Really pretty red. And how about some blue? It's gonna look a little green because of that yellow that I'm adding in there. But I think it will look pretty. Let's go here. And let's do one more. How about this one? We'll change it up and do the opposite side. . 'Cause And how about that orange? We'll add orange to it too. Get a little bit more water in there. And how about the little one here? Oh, that's a lot. That is too much orange. There, that's a little better. It's more like fairy garden. Let's add it into this purple too. I don't know if I like the orange ones. Might use it as a highlight color. Because that came out a lot brighter than I thought it was going to. How about some purple on this one? Kind of like a fairy mushroom. Little fairy garden. I'm adding darker bits onto the side for like lighting. The eyes are kind of playing with me on that one. Is there two spots in the same spot there? Nope. I thought this was another spot, but it's just the line of the mushroom. So we can come back in with that purple and add that light color. Ooh, I know what would look good on that bottom. Let's do that blue. That would look cute, right? Have that be the base of this one. Ooh, too much. There we go. That will look pretty together with that white bottom. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add the lines for the mushroom bottom. There we go. Is that the only one I forgot? Oh, hello. Not used to holding this, so I'm going to paint. Usually have it on my desk. Right here, I forgot this one too. Okay, back to holding this. Hopefully I don't drop it. And I kind of like the purple together with that, so I think I'm going to add purple to these. Kind of blend it a little bit. Oh, it's going to look pretty when it dries. And let's do that up there too. Just going to take the regular water. Kind of blend it back in there. I do like to do watercolors. Last year I discovered Side Gig Crafts, Tanya. She was hosting Watercolor Wednesday. And I really like to paint, but I don't show a lot of my paintings on here. I'm asked all the time if I would, but I get shy around the painting. So this year I'm trying to do more out of my comfort zone. So sharing my paintings and whatnot is a goal for me this year, and adding it to my mixed media as well. I saw somebody on Pinterest had done mixed media, and they used watercolors on book pages. I'm a little nervous about that because I don't know how well they're going to hold up on there. Tony, do you like to do the cakes for your watercolors or the tubes? Because when I first started doing watercolors, I was doing the cakes, the dry cakes, and then you add water. And I don't like them. I feel that they're really chalky when they dry. And I have a thing about chalky feeling. The grittiness just is like nails on a chalkboard for me. I just really find it an annoying feeling. So I discovered watercolor tubes. I didn't even know they came in tubes. My son and everybody bought me these kind of watercolors, and I love these. I feel that you can control more. You have both Do you prefer the tubes over the cakes as well, or do you prefer the cakes? My one of my kids loves the cakes. She prefers doing the watercolor cakes. She doesn't care for the liquid tubey ones, so she goes through them more. Oh, they're so pretty. And I've always started doing them where you draw it and then you cut it out and then paint it. And I like doing it this way better. You like the cakes? I feel I have more control over the watercolor when I do the liquids, the tubes. I think I can control the color better. And I gave my cakes away. Morning, Jennifer. How are you guys doing with all that snow down there? I saw somebody had posted on my personal Facebook page yesterday that they got 10 inches in Louisiana and where they are. I think we got like maybe 6 in our last storm here, and it was like the first significant snowstorm we've had since Thanksgiving. Hi, Martha. Eight inches. Oh, I can imagine. 8 inches of snow in your area is a lot of snow. I don't know. I really like the powdery snow when we get it here. But 8 inches of snow in Louisiana is a lot. My friend in Florida, she just moved down there last year to get away from the snow. And she was very upset when she woke up and she had 6 inches of snow where she's at. She said it was a ridiculous amount. And she moved down there to get away from it. We told her she brought it with her. Oh, I love that kind of snow. It reminds me of snow globes when it's like that. Very, very pretty snow. Especially when it's falling. Oh, that one glared, didn't it? That's better. When it's falling and it's like that, it's really, really pretty. I think I'm going to do another red one. For us, it will take until the end of February. But you guys have a lot warmer weather. Right now, today, we're -6. I think when I went grocery shopping this morning, the cashier said it was -18 when she left her house this morning. That's too high for me. Too low of a temperature, actually. I don't know if I could deal with -18 when I wake up. When I started the car, it was -10. Way too cold. Oh, that one was totally off. Oh, 15 down there this morning? That's cold for Louisiana, right? Way too cold. Oh, I don't think I could do that. That's way too cold, even for me, and I love winter. I think it's really pretty. It's one of my favorite seasons because it makes everything absolutely gorgeous. Most of the time. Most of the time it's gorgeous. I really love when you go outside and it's snowing and everything is coated and you have that ambient sound where you hear nothing. And then we get cars that go by. They kind of ruin it. But it's such a peaceful sound. All you hear is the snow hitting the other snow. I think in my lifetime, I've only heard of it snowing in the South maybe twice. Oh, oh, Mocha. I love the name. Mocha is so cute. And she loves the snow. Is it Mocha girl? Boy. Oh, she. She cries to go outside. My cat likes to watch it. They don't like to go in it. Eddie stepped foot in it once before and she did not like it. But they're indoor cats, so it was just to show them the outside when they first came to be with us. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about green on the bottom of that one, but I don't think green will work. Maybe purple. Maybe this darker purple. Oh, it kind of blends in with that purple on the top. I thought I grabbed the other one for that one. I did not. When you guys watercolor, do you use multiple brushes or just one brush? I tend to lean towards one brush and then go back in with my liner brush and add detail. Thank you, Jen. I really love them, and I decided I'm going to try and do more of my own art for my ephemera this year, for like make kind of like stickers, die cut stuff, and buy less, because I bought a lot last year. When I did my end of year stuff, I bought a lot. I was not aware that I had spent that much money, but apparently I spent a lot of money on craft supplies last year. I did. Very beautiful, Tony. I don't care for the cakes. I prefer the tubes. I was gifted all of these colors, the tubes here. And I absolutely love the tubes and I prefer them over the watercolor cakes. I got rid of all my watercolor cakes because I wanted to have just the tubes. I really like the tubes so much better. I feel like you can change your colors better. There's more opportunities to mix colors and whatnot. But that's my opinion on them. I used the cakes for a long time. I have not heard of panes. Where can you get those at? They look smoother, right? With the tubes, and I feel you can blend better. And you have less lines. Dang it. I think the watercolor tubes work better. Because you can come back in and you have that thickness of the paint. Kind of like acrylics. And I love using acrylic paints. I use a lot of them when I do my Christmas decor and Halloween decor that I do. Let's do this one brown. Not only that, when it dries, you can come back with water, I think, and add it onto it later. Okay, so I think, oh no, all the bases are not done. I'm gonna get all those bases done. Okay, all the bases have color on them now, so let's go in with the liner brush now. And with the liner brush, we can add more detail. Like this one here, I think I'm gonna kind of, where it matches up, kind of come in with just little brush strokes there. So our light is going to be coming from this side. So we want to be darker over here. I've tried gouache and I didn't really care for it. I'm a little impatient with the painting. For me, it doesn't dry quick enough. And I tried oils. I do like oil pastels and acrylic pastels. Love those. I find those really fun to paint with. Well, would it be considered painting or drawing? I'm not sure on that one if it's considered painting or drawing. I think I have like some tubes of gouache because my grandkids love to create and whatnot, and when they come over, I will pull out that for them to paint with. I have not tried it on the jelly plate. That is something I do want to try, but I'm not sure how it works with the jelly plate. I don't know if it's going to work like regular paint. Oh, I do not like oil. I agree. The results are beautiful, but using it, it's so messy, and I always smudge everything. Oh, I love soft pastels. I think that's what I have. I think they're soft pastels. I do have the harder ones, they're like chalky feeling. I have some of those as well. I don't care for the chalk ones. I'll use them to do like faces on felt for like the cheeks and stuff and add the highlights. Alright, so I already have a line on this one, so I'm going to continue with that darkness here. And we'll go down. Oh, that one looks pretty. You were making backgrounds? Do you use the pastels for your backgrounds? I wonder if you can stamp over pastels. Will it hold them or no? That I have not tried yet. It'd be interesting to see how well they would do, if they're going to hold up in it or not. I'm not sure what brand I have for pastels. They were a gift a couple of years ago. My kids like to buy me craft supplies for Christmas, and they always ask what I've been wanting to try out and whatnot for gifts and craft supplies, and then they'll get them for me. They're very good about that, but they're very crafty themselves too, so sometimes they're trying them out as well, so we get to try them together and see how they work. Oh, I didn't know Michaels did the pastels. I'm going to be going there later today. I just got a rewards from them for my birthday, so I figured I would give them a try with that. Uh, See how their customer service has improved. A matte finish pastel? I'm not sure what they are. I'll have to look. I know one of them is just laid out in the drawer because I lost the box, it broke. So I just decided to just throw them in the drawer. One of them I do have the box for still, so I'll have to look at that and see. Hi, Sierra. Thank you. I know I colored outside the lines on purpose. Figure why bother with the lines when I'm going to go right up to the edges and cut them apart. And I'm just adding the darkened part in now. That I'm trying to stay as close to the edge as possible with. This one here, I think I'm going to do the same that I did down here with this one. Blend that a little bit more. We got very rigid lines there. Don't want that. Want a little bit of line, but not rigid. Oh, and what color was I on? Yellow. So this one's the darker side. I'm gonna have to check now and see if they are matte finish, because that would be fun to use for the background, like Jennifer is doing on some background papers. That would be really pretty. Oh, that would be really pretty, like a smudged background, and then stamp over that, like on a white bag or the craft bags. I know it works well on book pages, and I have a lot of those. Oh, there was way too much water on that one. Oh, hello. Had some orange. Oh, they look cute so far. What do you think? Alright, so back to the red here. We'll go up here. We'll start way at the top this time. I think while I have red, I'll just go ahead and kind of do the red tone everywhere that I have red. I am going to cut them out after. Oh, these ones here. I love mixing the colors on those too. I wish I had done it to more of them. Oh, that would be cute, Martha. Thank you, Jen. I would love to see them on the backgrounds. I may try that too and see how they come out. I'm not sure if mine are matte though. I'll have to check and figure that part out, see if they are the matte. Okay, a couple more there, and I think that's the last red one right here. Hello, Sassy. She wants to come back on the table again. Okay, so we got the purples done. We need the blue, which was this blue here. So I want to get it nice and thick on there so that it dries good. And we have our purple going this way, so we need our blue to go down this way. Like that. That's a little dark though. Oh, that will be nice to know. Let's take that. Oh no, that's a magazine page. I thought I had a piece of printer paper. They absorb water pretty good. Let's see if that's going to absorb it or if it's going to smush it. It smushed it. I have so many in here. Let's try that one. Oh, that one worked. Oh, they dry flat, not glossy. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to give them a try. I think they would be really pretty. And I don't think that the pastels will ruin the paper as much as doing the watercolor. Although I do like the way it looks wrinkly. I think that would be pretty. Okay, so I want some more brown. Because we need to highlight here. Get rid of some of that darkness in there. And then I think the only one we have left to highlight is this one. Oh, and then the blue. So let's do that blue first. And let's go the opposite direction with this blue one. I do have white. I don't know how well white's going to work on here, if it's going to show up or not. But I'm going to try it and see. Oh, it does? Oh, that would be nice. Brown again. Oh, maybe I should come in with a darker brown. We haven't used this one that much. I'm gonna try it first. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like that brown. We'll get rid of that one. We'll go back to this one. This one's a prettier brown. Much prettier to use, I think. Very pretty. Not like that brown. That is a yucky brown. I don't like that one. I'm gonna put an X over it so I remember I don't like it. Let's put an X here too. Yucky. That way I don't use it again. You like the oil pastels? I find them, they have a much more smoother finish than the chalky ones. I don't really care for those chalky ones. Blend this one down. Oh, I didn't do this one here. That one's that green. I did not put the top on that one. Oh, and I didn't do that one either. Found another one I forgot. Right here. Did I do this one? And it just dried? Maybe it just dried. And the green. I'm almost out of that green. I've mixed it so many times. It's very, very light. And what color? That was brown again. Right there. Brown. Okay, I think I got all the bases and all the tops done now. We can cut them out. Oh no, I wanted to try the white first and see how that worked. My white's dried a little bit. So I gotta add a little bit more water to it. I kind of turned it peach, I think. It's a little peachy. Let's go over to here. See how well it shows up. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. It's not great. So I'm not going to do that. But I can use it to add a couple of highlights, I think, and it will be okay. So let's go over here. I'll add some highlights. Ooh, I like that. And then we'll add a highlight here. Let's add a little one there. That came out really dark. It's not how I was expecting it to look. So I'm just adding my highlights to the opposite side of where I have that dark. So it looks like it's got that sun hitting it a little bit better. It's really pretty. It's drawing a white line on them. So pretty. Oh, I added it to the dark, so we'll just add it to the dark side on that one. I didn't mean to add it to the dark one on that one, but that's okay. That's just going to be an opposite one. And I think this little green one's the last one to get it. That one's got it. That one's got it. Need it down there. And here. Do you guys talk to yourselves when you're painting too? I tend to talk to myself a lot when I'm painting. That one's not very much. Okay, so that one needs it there. That one didn't show up very well, but that's okay. Always. I do it when I am doing the ephemeras too, a lot, when I'm doing journaling cards and the hubby's like watching TV and he's like, were you talking to me? Were you talking to somebody else? I'm like, I was talking to myself. My friend calls it her employee. I was talking to my employee. Having a staff meeting, another one calls it. So if I'm feeling kind of funny towards my hubby when he's watching TV and I'm crafting, I'm like, I'm just in a staff meeting. I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, I think I cut the top off of that one. Maybe. I hope not. I hope I didn't. This is the fun part, I think. You get to really see them come to life here and change them up. Alright, let's start with the big one here. And I'm going to let my scissors guide me. So I'm just turning. So what I'll do is, when they're completely dry, I'll come back in and add the stickles on the belly. And I don't know if that will be today or not. It probably won't be on the video. So what I'll do is I'll do a short to show the finished one on how it looks. Isn't that cute? I love that part. And these will get chopped up and thrown into a masterboard later. Let's try this one. Really wanted to see how this one would look. I think this is one of my favorites because I really love the yellow. I kind of like the fussy cutting part of doing this. Oh, how cute! I love that one too. And I like that if we don't like the base of it, we can totally change that base or cut apart any part we don't like on here. once we're done, because we just gave ourselves that outline. Oh, I really think they're cute. And they don't feel chalky at all. They're pretty dry too. I like that. Let's do the blue one here. I can't say as I've ever seen a blue mushroom before, but I think it looks cute and it would be great to put with fantasy style. Oh, they're so cute. I definitely need to clean that part up. I'll probably come in with acrylic paint first before I put down the stickles. Oh, are you going to do mushrooms with your pastels too? I really loved your fodder, Jennifer, and how you use the magazines to create it. Oh, there, that purple one is really cute. I have purple stickles that would look adorable with that, I think. Really cute. Yes, it is, and you did such a beautiful job. I love your mushrooms that you did too. I watched it with my hubby as well. I showed him again, and he said that he loved the way you did your mushrooms, that he believes because the way you did yours, so simple, that he could draw them. He thought it would be fun. He's just getting into crafting. He really likes the paint pours, so he goes through a lot of acrylics. There's that one. I have a lot of magazines that I use. And I really love Jovi's swapping glue, because I get to share some of my magazines with other people. Oh, I have a line on that one. I'm going to trim that one away. There's that other purple one. Adding, when I get the dots in there, I might do black dots on that one, or maybe like a deep purple dot on this one. I think that would look really cute, doing a dark purple dot on that one. This one's going to be tricky. I'm going to round the top instead of have that sharp point. I think this one will be adorable too. Oh, that one looks cute too. I just realized my camera didn't focus very well on that one. I think ours is running late too, because we didn't get any mail for 3 days, and I usually get at least something in the mail every day, even if it's just a flyer for the stores. There's that little brown one. That one's cute too. I know I sent out a bunch of cards and a bunch of little ephemera packs to some people, and they still haven't got it, and I mailed it 2 weeks ago now, I think. And I sent your swapping glue out, Jennifer, last week. Oh, look at the tiny little orange. There was no mail on Monday, I remember that. I was surprised. Ooh, that one went on a ride. I had completely forgotten that the holiday was going on. It like snuck up on me. I wasn't expecting it to be so quick. I thought we still had like 3 weeks left of the month, and then bam, no, we're almost into February. That one is the tiniest little one that we did. little itty bitty one. And I think after these ones, I think my ephemera for mushrooms will be good. I still have to color in the ones that I did for my last mushroom video that I think it's coming up either tomorrow, maybe next week. And there's that one. I really love the way that one came out. Here's another itty bitty one. This one was really tiny. I'm trying to follow my lines, and I'm not wearing my glasses so I can see better on these ones here. There's that little itty bitty one. I tried to fill in my page as much as possible so that I wouldn't have a lot of excess. But I knew that even with the excess that it was going to be going into masterboards in little pieces later, because I have some flower punches that I will do as well with these scraps. I'll probably color them in and punch first. Very, very tiny ones. 3 left to go. Only 3 more to go. 2 more after this one, actually. This is that ugly color. I wasn't too sure about this color. I don't really care for it. So I'm glad I only did one that color. It's a pretty green, but I don't like that brown. The brown is a no. I don't care for it. And I had a dot painter, but I don't know. I made my own with acrylic paint and those fine tubes. I don't know what I did with it, so it would be helpful to do it on these. I really like the way this one came out as well. This is the last one. I really like the way the blue showed on this one. Get up in there. There we go. There's the last mushroom. Really, really cute. And I think that's it for today. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to let them completely dry before I add in my acrylic paint, and I'll do a short and share them. Thank y'all for hanging out and watching with me. It means a lot. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.